Julia Spencer is a real estate investor with over 25 years' experience who owns multiple investment properties. She's a single mother of two who moved to the U.S. in 1993 with only $20 in her pocket. She currently holds an MBA. Julia Spencer is neither a realtor nor an attorney, and the contents of this recording are only her opinions. Get her free guide to investing at juliamspencer.com. I'm your host, Dr. Steve G. Jones, multimillionaire and hypnotherapist. My website is stevegjones.com. Module 12, Keeping Maintenance Costs Low. Julia, you've talked about this a little bit in previous modules, but a lot of people would like to know how you control costs. Now, I know that you, having numerous rental properties and being a single mom, you have to keep things low. And I think that's great that you are in that position because you've learned to be frugal out of necessity. Not everyone is naturally frugal or feels they have to be. Sometimes people go into things with big money and they're not really watching that bottom line because they think, well, there's a problem, I'll throw some money at it and get it handled. But that's not really how to make money in real estate, as you've pointed out. You've got to make sure that when everything is taken into consideration, you're making more money than you're spending overall. So, Julia, tell us how to keep maintenance costs in real estate low.
I would love to. Well, maintenance costs are one of the more important expenses that one has when they are investing in real estate and trying to build their portfolio. The reason being is that maintenance costs are a necessity, and you have to definitely plan to have some sort of fund to take care of your properties once you acquired them and they're being rented. But the most important thing is that with maintenance costs, you have to be very careful at the hidden maintenance costs that you may not be thinking of. And those hidden costs may very easily eat up all your profits. And before long, you're standing there and you have all these bills and not enough rent is coming in, or maybe you have a vacancy where no rent is coming in, and you really can't keep it very short, can't keep it very tight in that respect. So you always need to make sure that you have a sort of a fund in your bank that covers certain expenses, and some of them are cyclical, some of them that you have to think about, and they are recurring every year or every month or so, and other ones are unexpected. And I want to talk a little bit more about what these different kinds of expenses are that you need to think about when you do your calculations of whether a particular investment is feasible for you or not. So I want to start with some of the expenses that are typically coming up when you are renting a piece of property. One of the very first things that you need to think about when you have a rental property, if you have a mortgage, is basically your mortgage payment.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.